They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. Aaron Baines powers it through.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Rondo with the basketball. Leads just a point. Deep right corner. Oh, he's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Marcus Smart. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Has a look. Off the mark. James Johnson sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Waiters. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Defense, let's go.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch the cutter, I got the cutter, watch the cutter, watch the cutter.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3.
Shot.
Count the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Press him D, press him D.
To Marcus Smart.
I'm here.
Doesn't get the bounce. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Olynyk. Here's Rondo with it. Up by 3. To Waiters. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Screen coming. Waiters. Off the mark. To Hayward. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Throws throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Waiters. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Driving right to the basket. Short jumper stays out.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Celtics have it. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Into the front court comes Rondo. 2-point advantage. Oh, defender pulls the chair. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marcus Smart. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Dragic with it. He'll run the offense.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Five to shoot for Miami. Goran Dragic. He's now 5 for 6.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Richardson. Dragic. To Whiteside. Richardson. 5 to shoot. Not that time. He gets it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Dragic. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Could not throw it down. Dragic with the basketball. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. Nothing going here on that drive. To Dragic. Shot clock winding down. Rebound Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Celtics have the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and...
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Tatum. Won't go down.
Pick up.
To Richardson. Celtics able to clear the board.
That's me. I got ball. Hey, you got the screen right. Screen right.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
To Richardson. And hits for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And stuffs it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
To Richardson.
Just up.
Deep two there. Won't go. Fires the three.
To number 8. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Whiteside. Sizing up the defense. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Brown into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Hassan Whiteside pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Dragic to Richardson.